Welcome to Gainesville, Florida, and the swamp, where, as they like to say here, only the Gators come out alive. This place is cranked up and ready for a big game today. All of us feeling very lucky to be here. Number one versus number two. It is built to this, and the college football world is just stopping to watch and see what happens in this game. Could very well be a preview of a playoff matchup, as we'll see the number two team in the country, the NC State Wolfpack, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Florida Gators. EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. And I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. The Gators will kick this deep to get us going. Here comes the return from deep in the end zone. Solid coverage there. They get him at the 15. That's where the offense will take over. Listen to the crowd energy here in the early going. This is a tough environment for visitors. Bringing pressure. And the pass is intercepted as he throws into double coverage that time.
For the very first play of the game, you threw an interception. Tough way to start this game. Usually you like to set the tone, get your feet on the ground, and get this game going in the right direction. But instead, it's a pick, and now you put your own defense in a tough spot.
On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Quarterback finds an open target on the left side. Heads out of bounds after a solid game, more than enough to pick up a first down.
Boy, really nice throw here to the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Brought down for a loss after the completion. Not what they were looking for.
This is a great job of being prepared by this defense. Almost anticipating this play, they're in position to bring him down for a loss.
Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Blaze from the pocket, complete over the middle. He moves the ball to the 7-yard line. Offense has a 1st and goal now.
I mean, how about this offense and this execution? That's 3 plays, 3 completions in the blink of an eye, and now it's 1st and goal.
The Gators come to the line with 1st and goal. 1st and goal, handoff. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Gators.
As a defensive coordinator, you've got to be careful being so worried about this pass game and this quarterback that you're a little bit soft up front, and it costs you. That's exactly what happened here as they score this touchdown.
And the point after is good. Now they get set to kick it away. And he'll take off from deep in the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. Let's see how this quarterback responds. Remember, an interception in the very first play of the last possession. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Well, there's that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get into the backfield, and the result is a tackle for a loss for the backer.
And this crowd coming to life here trying to help the defense get a stop with the offense pinned back. On the run, it's Ncaa. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. They don't block the defensive end and show some quickness for getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
He's moving out of the pocket. And this is going to be a safety.
Wait a second. You're backed up inside your own 5-yard line, and you go with an empty set. It just doesn't make a whole lot of sense. It backfires here. I think that's a questionable play call, and it costs you 2 points.
Great cut. They whiff on him. And they bring him down to the 32 after a solid return. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. They punched it into the end zone the last time. Let's see if this defense has made some adjustments to stop him this time. The pickup is 5 yards, so it's 2nd down and 5.
It's a really good, solid run. I know it's not the flashiest big play, but it's important for your offense to be able to get yards like that on early downs. You stay ahead of the chains, and it opens up the playbook for the 2nd and 3rd down coming up.
It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw that time, and now 3rd down coming up.
And you got to love this if you're defensive coordinator. It's all about affecting the quarterback and getting pressure on him. This time they got to him and forced that incompletion.
Finds a man downfield. That's a big gain to the right. And they'll bring him down, but this offense creates a huge chunk play.
Boy, a huge play by this offense. A good throw, a nice accurate throw, but I think it's the run after the catch that really impresses me. And early in this game, you got to think they're going to continue to go back to him until this defense shows that they can slow him down.
Coming to the line on 2nd down, this is important. They want to avoid a 3rd and long. From the shotgun, it's a handoff. They prevent the touchdown. Ball be spotted at the 3.
Hey, nice RPO here by the offense. Defense is going to sit back, make it easy on the quarterback, hand it off up the middle. Nice solid game. Stay ahead of the chains.
So here we go. 3rd down in the red zone. The kind of play that decides football games. Takes the snap and takes off on the run. It's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. 4th down now.
Well, anytime you use your quarterback as a runner, the goal is obviously to hit some big plays. You've got to be careful of letting your quarterback take too many big hits. Not only can he get tired, he can also start to fumble the football.
And they can't complete it. It's a turnover on downs. Defense stepping up there.
This is the chance you take here as an offensive coordinator and a play caller. You go for it here, you draw it up perfectly, you think this is the right play, and then the execution is not there. So the defense catches a break, and they get the ball back to their own offense.
From the shadow of the goal line, looking to throw the ball. And it's incomplete. He just missed his target, overthrowing it.
We know it's not an easy job to go out and catch passes when people are trying to tackle you and knock the ball away. But the bottom line is that's a pass you've got to have to come up with and make a catch.
And wow, listen to this crowd noise. This stadium is vibrating. That's why this is such a tough. It's intercepted and they'll score. Touchdown, Florida. And the defense adds 6 to the interception return.
What a job by this defense applying the pressure. They knew that they had these guys pinned up close to their own goal line. They got pressure. This quarterback, I think he panicked. He gets rid of the ball. What an easy touchdown for the defense.
After the PAT, the lead is now 16 points. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He's going to return it from deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 12. The coach wishes he left that one in the end zone. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. It'll be interesting to see if this quarterback can bounce back. He drew a pick 6 in the last possession. The game moves the ball to the 20-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on 1st down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. Quarterback drops back. Quick throw to his receiver. The defender gets a hand in there to break the pass up.
Some players just have a real knack for timing their jump, and that defender was able to get a big paw on the ball and bat it away.
short. They'll try to throw for it here. Quick completion to the tight end. He's tackled short of the 30, but that's good enough for a first down.
What a clutch play here by this offense to convert on third down. I know it's still early in this game, but the fact that they've dug themselves a hole to convert there and keep this drive alive, they got a new set of downs and a chance to dig into this lead.
NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. The sophomore able to bring him down quickly. Second down play coming up for this offense. It's a shotgun run call. And they'll stop him after a short gain.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everyone wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
This NC State offense is moving quickly down the field. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Looking to make a play deep downfield. He's got it down the left sideline for a huge gain. Tackle is made, but it's a big gain. They'll move the ball to the 25-yard line.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And he'll loft it to the end zone. Intercepted in the end zone. He's got some room and some blockers here. In midfield. Inside the 40. Past the 20. At the 10. Touchdown, Gators. Wow, what a play. Defensive score.
Wow, there's a risky throw here. It's so close to the goal line. This defender makes this interception. Chris, sometimes you see a guy hesitate. He might think about taking a knee. This guy didn't. It gave him momentum and the speed that he needed to be able to get to the end zone.
They'll try to add the lead now with a PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. Trying to make a play from deep in his end zone. He's tackled at the 10. Not good field position to start the drive. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. They moved the ball in the last possession, but a devastating end of the drive, a pick 6. And they recover from that right now.
Chris, it's so much fun to watch the athleticism at the wide receiver position nowadays. The ability to make plays on the outside is extraordinary. And they bring a certain toughness, too, that catches my eye.
Off play action, he's looking to throw. He's moving out of the pocket. Looking for the wide out. And he's intercepted for the 4th time tonight. Brings the interception all the way back. Touchdown, Florida.
And that is every defensive lineman's dream. He played running back in high school or Little League. He showed some tremendous athletic ability once he came up with that interception to take it into the end zone.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So, here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. They have got to bounce back on this possession after throwing a pick-6 last time out here. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
It's a good, solid game, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
Offense getting set, second down play here. And that's interception number 5. When will this QB get the hook? Turn after the interception.
Well, it looks like somebody did a great job of preparing himself to get ready for this football game. It's his second interception in this game so far. Obviously reviewed the tape, is locked in on his fundamentals. That's a big-time player making big-time.
Touchdown, Gators. This quarterback on fire today. Try to add to the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. And he's going to bring this out from a couple of yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there. Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. They'll tackle him at the 27.
I tell you, to be able to pick up a nice gain like that, those offensive linemen have to sustain their blocks. Gave him a chance and a really nice gain.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And now the running backs got it again. They test the middle of the defense, but get nothing.
This defense continues to just be physical at the line of scrimmage. Offense can't do anything on the ground, and by doing that, this defense is allowing their defensive front to get pressure on the quarterback. Every time they drop back to throw, they become a one-dimensional offense.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. They'll stop him at the 34. That will be a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing that he's potentially capable of doing it.
The defense drops him for a loss. Look backwards there. A second down behind the sticks now.
This is not how you draw it up as an offensive coordinator. You got a first down play, and you go backwards. Now you're behind the sticks, and that play just never seemed to have much of a chance at all.
Nice grab. It's Luna. Breaks loose at the 45. And an explosive gain moves the ball across midfield. They'll spot it at the 42.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
About time this offense gets going. It's a 1st and 10. It's an RPO. The quarterback gets it out quickly. They're finally able to stop him. The quarterback brings the big man down. Not easy to do with that size difference.
And here the tight end shows off his hands for a nice game. Love to see the big man get his touches.
And here comes play number 6 on this drive. Looking to throw again. Here's a shot toward the end zone. And it's caught. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
Great job here by the play caller, going to that 5 wide receiver set. You put all these guys out in space and create one-on-one matchups. Very tough on this defense to try to win all the matchups and give the quarterback credit for being able to find where he wanted to go to be able to come up with that touchdown.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. He'll return it from inside the 5. And the returner will be brought down. The Gators offense retakes the field.
Here we go.
Offense moving receivers around now before the snap. We flip it to him on the jet sweep. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint. Inside the 40. At the 20. Inside the... And it's a touchdown, but there is a flag down. Let's check out the marker. So that long scoring play is spoiled by a penalty. That's a big call in this game. First down here for this offense. Receivers now getting some new assignments before the snap.
42 slider.
Here's the snap, looking to throw here. And he lofts it toward the sideline. It is intercepted. Not much on the return, but they snuff out the drive with the takeaway.
Chris, it feels like to me the offense is being really cautious. The defenders are just sitting back there almost playing backyard football, knowing the offense is being a little bit more conservative. Eyes on the football, stepped in front of it, and makes the pick.
Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Lofting it toward the left sideline. This one is broken up. Ball's incomplete.
It's pretty simple as a defensive coordinator. When a quarterback drops back to throw, if we get pressure on him, we got a chance to slow him down and win the football game. If we don't, it could be a long afternoon. Good job here by dialing up the pressure.
Looking to pass. It's Griffin. He bought some time, now lets it go. Oh, it's incomplete. That's a good job of the defender to break that up.
Just a great play on the ball by the defensive back, getting a hand on it and tipping it up into the air. Boy, anytime you see a tip go up, often that defense is thinking interception. This one falls to the ground.
And it's intercepted. Beautiful timing there. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He's a wide-open receiver, complete. They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Florida. That tight end is a matchup nightmare for this defense, Kirk, and they made him pay that time.
This tight end is so dangerous, and he's trying to remind his quarterback, hey, guys, don't forget about me. Receivers are getting most of the attention from the secondary, but I bet now they're going to be a lot more focused on what this guy can do.
And he knocks through the PAT. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. He's going to try for a return from a couple yards deep in the end zone. Tackled at the 14. Not very good field position to start here. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This drive is important. Last one ended in an interception. Let's see if they can get it going here. Just a small gain. Look at it, 2nd and 9. Action fake, looking to throw. They pressure him and get him. The loss back to the 7-yard line.
I like the call here, but you can't run long, developing play-action passes like that if the offensive line is not going to give the quarterback time to throw.
Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Makes a quick grab. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
You know, it's 3rd down, As a quarterback, you're sitting there back in the pocket trying to find a matchup that you like. Pretty much everything taken away. I like his thought to get it to the running back because he's a talented, gifted player, but he just could not wiggle free to pick up the first down.
Can he make it? All the way for a touchdown. And now they'll set up for the point after. And the PAT is good as they continue to pull away even more. Getting set to kick the ball off now. He's going to bring this out a few yards deep in the end zone. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. This has been a rough first half. They'll have to regroup at intermission. But in the meantime, let's see if they can get some momentum going. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2.
I mean, Chris, you have to admire this offense. They continue to try to sprinkle in the run game, even though it's not been able to really get established. But they're not just becoming one-dimensional. You got to respect that, and hopefully at some point it'll pay off.
They got some ground to make up. 2nd and long from the 15. Using his legs, it's Luna. He's brought down, but there is a flag on the field. Let's check out this call. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. Getting set. Here's 2nd down. And they bring him down after a solid gain, but it's still well short of the first down mark. They're backed up here, trying to make something happen on 3rd and long. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Gets rid of it on the move. Looking right, this one caught. They make the tackle there, but a penalty marker is on the field. Let's see what that's about. The offense will obviously decline that penalty and take the result of the play. Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Off the play fake, looking to throw. Down he goes, a sack.
I can't believe the amount of pressure this defense is getting on this quarterback. Sack after sack. Boy, you've got to think about changing things up. The snap count, the scheme, anything at all to help this offensive line. They're overmatched so far in this game.
That sack sets up a 2nd down and very long. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. NC State will kick it off to start the second half. Fields it just outside the goal line. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Florida offense retakes the field. First play of the second half, they keep it on the ground. And they'll tackle him about the 23-yard line.
Man, you know, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback appears to be changing the play. Looking to pass here on 2nd down. Pressure is coming. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time. So off the incompletion, it sets up a 3rd down and 3. They'll try to run for the 1st down. And they'll stop him just short of the marker. Good effort, but the defense holds. Now it's 4th down. Are you serious? The offense going for it inside their own 30. And he's throwing for it on 4th down. He's got it. That is enough for a 1st down. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Just great execution here on this 4th down to keep this drive alive. And what I love is the accuracy from the quarterback and a good job by the receiver knowing where that route needed to be able to catch the ball and pick up the 1st down.
1st down, looking to throw the ball. And he's going to stretch the defense, taking a deep shot here. The pass is intercepted. Look out, he's got some space. So a great return following the pick. They're finally able to get him down.
Boy, this defense did exactly what they needed to do. Come up with a turnover here in the 2nd half to get themselves back in the game. They get the interception. Now, can their offense come up with a way to cut into this lead?
Here comes the NC State offense back out onto the field now. Pre-snap motion from the offense. Makes a quick catch. Tackle made after the completion.
This is an example of a quarterback and his offense just taking what the defense gives you. Not a huge play, but positive yards. The defense wants to give that throw to you. You take it, get the ball to your receiver, stay ahead of the sticks.
A pop pass on the jet sweep. That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
Boy, I'm a big fan of that jet sweep motion like that. It really forces the defense to stretch them out horizontally and can create some vertical seams for this offense. They got some positive yards. Didn't quite get the 1st down, but I'll tell you what they've done. Planted a seed on this defense that they better defend this style of play moving forward.
Crucial play. Down double digits in the 2nd half. They're going to go for it on 4th down. Secondary up now, trying to jam these receivers. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain.
Boy, the defense is in the right coverage here. Looked like they had exactly what they wanted to be able to come up with a stop here on 4th down. But there's the timing between a quarterback and the receiver. They knew exactly where they needed to go. Great timing and a 1st down.
Finding some room at the 25. Also out of bounds, close to the end zone.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
Here's the handoff on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, NC State. And now here comes the point after attempt. And the PAT is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And the returner decides to signal fair catch. And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. The last possession ended in an interception. Let's see if they continue to trust this quarterback in the passing game. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Stop at the 36. That's good enough to beat the sticks.
Well, it's so easy to get caught up in the receivers, the quarterback, and your eyes get lost. And forget about the running back. Nice catch and a 1st down for this offense.
Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He'll take a deep shot here. The catch is made for a huge pickup. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up for the 1st down.
This is really what separates a good running back from a great running back. Instead of just being a check down or a possibility involved in a screen game, this guy's actual wide receiver lined up in the backfield. That time you could see the versatility and what he brings to the team.
Wow, a fair pick tonight by the QB. And they tackle him right there, but that's a turnover.
What a play by the defense. Really, the only way they can get back into this game is to create a turnover. They get an interception, and they're in business.
So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. Back now goes in motion. Defense will have to adjust. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. He picks up the first down, but gets drilled on the tackle.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
The drive stays alive with that first down completion. To the air. It's Griffin. It's a quick grab. They bring him down quickly. A short pitch and catch to get a little bit closer to the marker. Nice catch made out of a slot position. That's going to be tough to stop today, Kirk.
He is so dangerous in space at that slot position. Nice job at the top of that route. Gave a little shoulder fake to create that separation. Made it easy for the quarterback to...
Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race. At the 10 now. And he takes it all the way to the end zone. Touchdown, Wolfpack.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches a football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
He's going to return it from near the goal line. And the coverage team gets the returner to the ground. And the Gators offense retakes the field. They had some good things going in the last drive, but it ended suddenly with the pick. Let's see what they can do here. Let's it go quickly. And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. So after the incompletion, it's second down. Off the RPO, caught to the right. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race. Tackle made quickly, but a big chunk play for this offense through the air. So here we go, first play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Good score here. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play.
Well, this offense was looking for a big play, and I think this quarterback's eyes lit up when he realized there's nobody in front of him. He takes off and goes a long way. Not only does he pick up a first down, but a big gain to boot.
Tough running to avoid a loss, but just barely gets back to the line of scrimmage.
Well, if you're going to run the football this close to the goal line, don't you think you just turn it around and hand it to the tailback? Too many things can go wrong in this situation. I think they caught a break just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They tackle him behind the line, a loss of 4. Offense moving backwards here, a long way from the goal line now.
Out 55 weak.
The ball is caught. Showed off the stiff arm, but nowhere to go. He's held to a short gain. Big play for both teams. Can the offense punch it in? 4th and goal from the 2. They'll try to run this one in. Touchdown, Gators. And the route is on.
That's another touchdown for these guys. Man, they have had a day that you dream about. Whether it's the quarterback, the running back, the receivers, the offensive line, the entire unit has been dominant.
And the kick is up and good. They tack on a point to their lead. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to bring it out of the end zone from a couple yards deep. And he's brought down at the 16. Would have been better off leaving it in the end zone for a touchback. So here comes the Wolfpack offense back out on the field. On 1st down, it's play action. He'll take a deep shot here. That deep shot is caught for a big gain. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
Hey, this offense isn't giving up. Yeah, we're in the 4th quarter. You're down big. But who knows? Make a big play. Try to get in the end zone. Maybe get an onside kick.
Receiver makes the grab.
One thing we know for sure, I don't know as a play caller, you can make that call without a quarterback who can throw it with a big arm. He put that on a rope.
It's the wide receiver coming in motion now. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Caught quickly. And he runs out of bounds there to avoid the contact and take the loss.
Man, the defense was all over that play. Just left him almost no room to work after catching the ball.
Scanning the field, it's Griffin. That one is incomplete. The defender was right there, and it brings up 4th down now.
With 3rd down and short, they decide to throw the football, roll the dice a bit, doesn't work out. Now you're at 4th and short. I gotta wonder, with this offensive line and this running back, do you run the football to convert, or do they try to go through the air again?
Running out of time in the pocket. He's swarmed by the pass rush, a sack to end this drive.
Love the aggressive nature here by this defense on this 4th down. The offense is going for it, and instead of sitting back, they decide to attack that offensive front. They get after them with a lot of bodies, and they're able to come up with that sack.
And the Florida offense retakes the field. The last drive, the passing game, very effective. Moved them right down the testing the defense with a throw downfield. He's got it right near the end zone. Touchdown, Florida. Stretching the lead. This one is getting ugly.
Chris, you talk about having a day. This offense just goes out. They're not even looking at the scoreboard. They're just going out, executing the play call, and continuing to put points on the board.
Point after, up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. He thought about returning it, but instead takes a knee. It'll be a touchback. They'll start at the 25. Here comes the NC State offense back out on the field now. Last time they went for it on 4th down, didn't get it, and it ended up costing them 6 points. And they bounce back here.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards. They stay ahead of the sticks.
Pass complete. It's 2nd down now. Dropping back. It's Griffin. Defense is coming after him. It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a 3rd down.
I mean, this defense is having their way with this offensive line. That poor quarterback doesn't have a chance. Every time he drops back to throw, he's getting ear-hole. You better make some adjustments up front to give your poor quarterback a chance.
Here's the option play. Oh, the ball comes loose. The ball carrier recovers it, and the offense will keep possession.
Well, just like running backs, quarterbacks, when they decide to pull the ball down and run, they've got to protect it. He left it out away from his body exposed, and it got knocked away. He was very fortunate he had a teammate who was able to get on top of it.
So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down.
4-2 Spider. 4-2 Spider.
They'll run the option. Oh, and the keeper slashing through the defense. Enough for a 1st down. NC State comes to the line quickly.
I can't believe the call here by this offense. A lot of teams, they're not going to keep it on the ground in this situation. 4th and 1, 4th and inches is one thing, but they needed more than that here. And they line up and hit this defense right in the mouth and pick up a 1st down. Give a lot of credit to the big boys up front for making that happen. You talk about a confidence booster going forward.
2nd down here. Time for perhaps just one more play before the 2-minute warning. They'll try the option play here. Oh, and a fumble here. Can you believe it? No turnover. Offense recovers the fumble. They come to the line. A long way to go for the 1st down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. And it looks like the quarterback's going to run it. Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now.
Chris, as this clock winds down, it has been a rough day for this offense. Just unable to get anything going. You hope they're able to go back, look at the film, try to learn from the mistakes, and come out the next week looking much better than they did today.
Looking for his big tight end. Oh, the pass is picked off. Going the other way, can they catch him? And look at the return after the interception. Sets the offense up in good shape.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the 2nd half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Florida offense is back out on the field now. Great performance by this home team. There's going to be a serious party around here tonight. Snags the quick throw. He's brought down at the 1-yard line. What a play on the completion. And the Gators hoping to punch it in here. They have 1st and goal. We'll try to run it with the option. Touchdown, Gators. To stretch the lead, the route is on. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. The extra point is good. They stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. They tackle him at the 9. That's good coverage. He should have left the ball in the end zone. So the NC State offense is back out on the field now. This one has been a beatdown for the ages, a demolition, an evisceration. Off the play fake on 1st down. He makes the grab. Tackled at the 32. That's enough for a 1st down.
You know, in these spread offenses, the game just keeps evolving, and the opportunities keep presenting themselves for the big guys to be able to run a corner route. So hard to cover this.
1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? To the air. It's Griffin. Takes a shot as he lets it go. And the pass is dropped incomplete. Would have had a huge gain. Took his eye off the ball.
Boy, this offense has really struggled today, Chris, when it comes to throwing the football. They have dug themselves a huge hole. They're not going to have any chance of coming back. And I think one thing about this is you wonder where you go from here. You're hoping to make a play or two to give yourself a belief that things can get better, but it's just been a disastrous day for the offense.
The offense will take a timeout with exactly 24 seconds remaining. So the offense getting set. This is not where you want to be against this defense. 3rd and long. Stepping back, they're going to throw for the first down. Time is running out. They'll take a deep shot. And the pass is dropped. Would have been a big game, but he couldn't hold on.
How about the defense today? They have played so well. I think the defensive coordinator put together a great plan. His kids clearly understood their scheme because they have been aggressive and attacking all game long.
Fourth down. He's throwing for it. And the clock winding down. They'll take a deep shot. Catch made for a big game, but the fans are wondering where was that earlier in this football game. And a timeout taken by the offense to stop the clock with 12 seconds remaining. NC State getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Makes the grab in the end zone. Touchdown, North Carolina State.
You know, the most impressive thing to me, Chris, I mean, they're not going to win this football game. I love that they're still fighting. I think that tells you a lot about this team, the character, the culture, the way they're coached. It's not their day, but I'm just impressed that they're still battling out there.
Now the offense will go for a 2-point conversion.
Here we go.
Looking downfield, it's Griffin. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. And it's caught for 2 points, making the score look slightly more respectable. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And a timeout stops the clock with 8 seconds remaining. Looks like they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the hands team able to recover the football. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course.
Ready.
Outstanding field position to begin this drive.
Here we go.
First down. Looking to throw the football. Fires it to the wideout. Another pick. Wow, that's the 4th tonight. Nowhere to go. The ball knocked loose. And he's just going to go down as the time runs out in this ball game. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get